Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday Service. Sunday Service is a video that I bring to you once a week with tools and tips that I hope are going to help you to create and live a life you love. This week, I want to ask you, are you managing your clutter? Now, what I mean by this is, instead of decluttering, are you just moving the clutter around, managing it, pushing it from one place to another, whether that's physical clutter, external clutter, or whether that is internal clutter? Now, the inspiration for this video comes from listening to Marianne Williamson's weekly lecture this week, in which she said to somebody, instead of managing the clutter, declutter. And it really struck a chord with me, so I wrote it down instantly so that I could share it with you. And while she was talking in a spiritual perspective, I believe there's a real connection between our external clutter and our internal clutter. So I wanted to share this with you. Now, take a look at your external space, maybe at home, at work, in your car, and just see whether it's tidy, whether it's a mess, whether it's overly ordered, whether if you needed to find your passport in 5 minutes, then you would seriously struggle. And then have a look at what's going on internally for you. So, are you juggling 11 million different balls in your life? Are you confused about what you want in life, trying to figure things out? Are you just in a bit of a tangle internally? Now, my guess is that whatever your external space looks like, that is going to be a reflection of what is going on inside. And quite often, a cluttered and chaotic external space can be indicative of trying to hang on to things that we really need to let go of. So, speaking from personal experience, I know that I'm still in a process of saying, I'm just going to keep those notebooks so that I can go through them and just check that there isn't anything in them that I need to know, blah, 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 blah. And actually, is that serving me? I mean, it's got to be serving me in some way, because we don't tend to do things unless they are serving us in some way. But my guess is, my inkling is that that is serving me by enabling me to keep a really, really nice big to-do list of stuff to keep me in overwhelm, which then means I have a really good excuse for not fully stepping into my power and fully stepping into what I want to be doing in this world. And clutter, I think, sometimes keeps us safe. So what might your clutter be keeping you safe from? If the clutter were gone, if you had a clear to-do list, how would that feel? Now, your immediate reaction might be, oh my God, that would be awesome. But just give it a little while to settle and see whether there is a little bit of unease that is coming in, maybe even panic. If you did have a completely blank to-do list, nothing on your agenda, would you actually start to feel quite anxious? And if so, why? Why would you start to feel anxious? My suggestion today is that the anxiety that we feel at having space in our lives is actually because the clutter that we're keeping in our lives is a way of protecting ourselves from stepping into who we truly are, stepping up to fulfill the purpose that has been nagging at the back of our minds. And that white space can feel really quite scary because of that. But the thing is, unless we clear space, unless we clear out the old, get rid of the clutter, whether that be physical stuff that you've got, whether it be internal stuff that's going on, unless we clear the space, there's no room for anything new to come in. So we have to clear the space and sit with that discomfort of not knowing how things are going to turn out, of not knowing exactly what is going to come in and fill that void, in order for the newness and the new life that we truly want, that we say we want, to come in. So what could you start clearing? What small things could you start clearing? Now these could be physical things, a really nice easy place to start, but internally, what could you take off your list, your to-do list forever? What could you maybe give to somebody else to do? What projects do you need to just say, you know what, I wanted to do this, but it's just not going to happen. I'm going to put it down, and I'm not going to feel guilty or feel like I need to justify myself for doing so. What people? Maybe there are some people that you need to start spending a bit less time with to make space for other people and other things. What resistance do you need to let go of? What stories about who you are and what's possible do you need to let go of? What beliefs about how the world is and how the world is for you do you need to let go of in order to allow new stuff, new beliefs to come in and for you to become the person that you truly want to be? So a little bit of a deep video today, but I hope that it is useful. I certainly am going to be, over the next few days, sitting down and assessing everything that I've got going on in my life, what I really want to be doing and what I need to move out so that the stuff that I really want to be doing can move in. Now, as always, if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you, love to continue this conversation, so please do let me know below this video. And come and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm on there all the time and would love to chat with you, engage, and yeah, just continue this conversation about how we can become the fullest expression of who we are. For now, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whenever you're watching this. And I very much look forward to speaking to you again in next week's Sunday service. So for now, I wish you well, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye.